Yeah, yeah. Good afternoon.
So
How
how
are
was
you?
your morning today?
Yeah, my morning has been so great, so fantastic. What about you?
My morning also going very well, and now after saw your message, now I'm full of beans for this
Oh,
session.
really?
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, I thought okay, it's been so long. We had a conversation, I think, five to
two
six
months
months back,
ago.
right? 2 month.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
2 months ago. When I started to conversations, you can say when I started to connect with people. So firstly, I connected with you, and this thing happened with you can. I mean, 2 months ago I started,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
you
two
were
months
my
back.
first guest. You was my first guest.
Oh, I was the luckiest one, right?
No, yes, sir. I'm also you can say. I think I need. I want to say I'm lucky because after taking your session, I felt much confident that I yeah, now I'm a right track, and after that I'm start to connect with different personality and talk with them. Yeah, so everything's going well from that day.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And for that moment and till now, I have been seeing you on many creators, videos. So I just, I see, I see the improvement in you. For that moment till now, you
Thank you.
had aggressiveness and possessiveness. You were in a hurry manner, but you have now you have the stabilities and what I say calmness.
So
Right? You learn
everything
a lot.
actually, yeah, I'm follow your piece of advices. So that's why.
Okay,
In
it's
that,
my
in your
goodness.
first session, you gave me many piece of advice, and I follow. Still, I'm following that piece of advices, and that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm picking up now.
Okay, I'm really glad to hear that. Like someone who were literally following my opinions, my suggestions. Because as a impactful speaker, you have to have such quality to be patient and to be calm while answering the questions, answer to anything, while connecting with any person. This is very important, right? It must
Right.
be comprehensible for others. That's the
Yes.
reason.
And I'm also one of your subscriber. I watch every video, and mostly your solo video, because in solo video you give a lot of very useful tips and many advices. So that's why, and I also following that advices. So
Thank you
I
so
think that's
much.
why I'm improving.
Of course, of course. Whatever content I have creating, I have only the intention behind to raise such content around my learners so that they can just perceive, I mean, some improve something, their weakness and where they are lagging behind and where they have to work upon, which is very genuine, right? It must be said by me because I have been into this profession for 3 years, you can say. And I have been accumulating a lot of experience regarding this language. So I know the very well I mean, what kinds of issues would be there in the beginner's life? That's why.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And really, now after connecting with you, I'm feeling like I'm walking on air.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. And I would say ki this credit goes on your hard work as well because you are a very hardworking person. And if those people are very hardworking in life, everything is possible for them, right? Okay. So nowadays, tell me, what do you do for learning English apart from attending conversations? Do you do extra things?
Yeah, nowadays I'm working a lot of things. Like nowadays I'm practicing with the three pillars:
Mm-hmm.
listening, speaking, as well as reading. Okay,
Okay.
and I also do many activity for my consistency. Actually, nowadays I'm starting a short. I also do the one thing. I also took a short term challenges. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays I'm starting with a storytelling. Every day I listen any story and try to, in my own words, recite to in my own words
Mm-hmm.
this activity. And I also join a WhatsApp group and I also discuss with the group members. And yeah, I also start reading. Nowadays I'm reading book. And yeah, so and I also find the things find many changes in my speaking while having conversation. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because whenever whenever I reading, I read aloud.
Okay.
So that, I think that's thing help me to speak with a normal pace, you can say. Otherwise,
Okay.
sometimes it nowadays also happens. Sometimes I'm just feeling like in very in hurry. Okay, but I'm
Yes.
trying to keep you can say in control.
You want to
In
just
my,
balance yourself. You just
yeah,
want to balance yourself, your rhythm, your space, as you mentioned, right?
yes, and I'm also working on my grammar because I feel like I'm bad at grammar, so that's why I'm working on my grammar. And
Okay.
so I want to ask one question, sir, from this
Yeah.
thing. Actually,
Please.
earlier when I started speaking journey, then I felt like you have started with a you have to build your confidence firstly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at that time I quit the grammar and other things. I'm just focused to speak. It didn't matter for me. I'm spoken broken English and write English. Okay, but right now I feel like you have a little bit confident to talk to anyone. Okay, so now it's a high time to focus on your grammar too.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm working on my grammar. But it happen nowadays it's happening with me whenever I frame any sentence structure while having conversation. Suppose it's wrong, then immediately I try to correct it. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
one by one, if I make mistakes and I correct it immediately, sometimes it happen I forget what I'm saying right now. I'm
Okay.
struggling this kind of thing. So please tell me what should I do for it.
Actually, the same thing I have taught to my student because you know very well I take online and offline classes as well. So, if I personally consider grammar is very prominent part for every person, I would say, to be eloquent speaker, and that's the reason we have to focus because nowadays we are going to connect with multiple personalities who are coming from scratch and who are coming from different backgrounds, right? They can easily detect your mistakes, your errors. So it doesn't suit for us, as a personalities development, I would say. Okay, so becoming proficient in all as aspect of things of grammars and speaking English and whatever. These are the things we have to proficient into all of them. So I personally consider like as speaking it's a better, better way of getting confidence level. But what about grammar accuracy, right? So that's the reason whenever we are trying to explain anything, our grammar will define where we are correcting and where we are lagging behind, right?
Yeah,
So that's the reason it's very important to be good in grammar as well. Okay?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I would
So how
recommend
to
you, yeah,
So how to rectify this issue? I mean to say,
yes,
because I'm aware this thing, I'm trying to make a correct frame of correct sentence, but every time I rectify it continuously, then how can I converse with someone? So
yes, you're
that's
right.
my problem.
I will tell you, speaking slowly, it will help you to focus every areas of your grammars, topics, answering the questions, anything. It will help you to rectify your mistakes and working upon every part where you have to work. Okay, mostly are in a hurry. That's why they are unable to convey their message, even they couldn't think in the right way. Right? We
Yeah.
are a human being. We are not a machine. Right? We can think at the same time multiple things. Right? It's not possible. So slowly and balancing and speaking, styles. It's very important to be focused everywhere. Creating sentence, vocabularies, new vocabularies, transformation sentence, modify, all of things. So always try to speak slow. Okay, just maintain your balance of speaking, and this is the way you can focus every areas. If you are
Okay.
lagging behind, it doesn't show others like you are really feeling under confidence. Can you open your camera? I think you are not visible. Did you do something? I
How
think
to
you are
do?
not visible.
Yes, sir. But okay. Right now, yes, sir. Actually, someone's calling me, so that's why.
Okay, okay, okay.
So, okay, sir. So please,
So open your camera. I'm unable to see you.
camera is open already.
Okay, but you are not visible now.
Oh
Can you
shit.
turn back and turn on once videos option?
Turn on.
Just like me. I'm I'm invisible now and now I'm visible. This way. Just do this. Yeah, now you are visible, yes. Great. You are a quick learner, I would say. You learn very quickly. Right.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So as I given you some ideas and so this is the way you can focus over your grammar as well. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Welcome. So do you have any questions once?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, sir, nowadays build a habit of reading. So, whenever I start reading, okay, so whenever I started to reading any sentence and new vocabulary and all, then it happened with me. I need to know what's the meaning of this thing, that thing. Okay, I understand the whole sentence. What's the
Hmm.
meaning of this sentence? I grab that thing, but I need to what's the meaning of that particular word. And whenever I do follow this thing, every found the meaning of vocabulary and phrases and all, then
Mm-hmm.
I lose my interest of reading.
Okay.
Yeah. So what can I do for it?
Actually, it's a very a time-taking process and it's a very lengthy work, I would say. It takes a lot of time. So that's why we are unable to sustain, yeah, even hold our interest for a long time. Right. It's a human nature. If you are working hard work, if you are hard working any areas, so I think after completing couple of months, you will lost your interest. It's a human nature. We always try to get entertain self in every work. If you're not entertaining yourself, you lose very soon your interest. This is the same work here. Good things will never provide you enjoyment, happiness. This is very important for you. And bad things will provide you a lot, happiness and kinds of
Yes.
joy. Right. So you have to convince yourself this is the right things and I have to work. I do not go according to our comfort. I do not do all things according to my joy and my happiness. Sometimes we have to against our subconsciousness, our happiness, and this is the way you can achieve your goal. You have to burn yourself, right?
Right.
So yeah, then you
So
have to do this.
while reading, so what should I do? Like firstly I complete the page. Okay, then I
Yes,
find then I find uh let's say vocabulary and meaning of vocabulary. Okay, and
yes.
after that I need to read it.
Yes,
again.
otherwise you can just fix the schedules like one page I have to read every single day.
Yeah.
Only one page. It would be very easy for you to cover up one page on every daily basis. Where if you are finding any difficult words, so you just underline. After finishing that one page, you just go on Google and finding the meaning. Right?
Okay. Right.
Yes.
Right.
Otherwise, you can schedule a 20 minutes on daily basis. 20 minutes you have to read whatever page have you finished till that moment. And if middle of stories, if you are getting I mean very hard and very changes vocabulary, you are not aware about them. So that time you just underline. Don't go on Google and finding instant. No. Otherwise you will lose your interest. Just finish your 20 minutes, and after that, then you will just search the meaning and just remember out. Try to use it in your conversation. This is the way
Yeah.
you can.
You're right, sir. Actually, it's happened with me. And sometimes what I do, actually, any vocabulary or any phrases and idiom I like the most, then I make the video on that thing, then vocabulary. And so I think
Yeah.
it's easily to remember and use and in your conversation.
Yes, this is also a good idea, I think. If you make the content of related that stuff, so it would be very handy for you to remind multiple times.
Yes, right.
Great. I think according to your plans, your ideas, you can do multiple things. You can record yourself, you can make a story, and in that story, you can add all vocabulary what you have accumulated, collected, right?
But
So
sir,
this is the way.
I always give up at the time of shadowing practice. I want to do
Why?
it. I want to do it, but I don't know. Whenever I tried to listen and speak, I feel boring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I can understand, but you have to do, literally you have to do, because this is very important, right? As I earlier mentioned you, like good things will never enjoy you,
Yeah.
entertain you, right? So
Right.
you have to against your comfort and you have to do this. Literally you have to do,
Actually,
right?
sometime I found any short. Then firstly I listen that thing and I try to speak in same manner, like how to you know voice rise up and how to down in the same manner. Okay, but in short I can do it, but if I come to long video like more than 1 minute and 2 minutes, I'm not feeling good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Imitating way, you are right. Imitating also very important. Shadowing and imitating, like you just listen and then repeat again. This will also work. Of course,
I
mostly the
also
learners are doing.
yeah, I also enjoying nowadays tongue twisters.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting. So how many tongue twister do you know?
but I learn actually I able to speak, but I'm not learn every, you can say. Yeah, I learn 3 to 4.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
I think you have to do this like whenever you get the chance, do not skip the chance. Whenever on the spot, if you think, yeah, it is need for me to utilize, you just do this. Okay, you need a practical act. If you do the practical act, you will get instant result.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right, sir. Okay,
Yes,
sir. Okay.
remembering and collecting the words and going through the lot of stuff, it doesn't help you. You have to apply all of stuff in your day-to-day life conversation. Okay.
Yeah. Earlier, what did I do? I learned a lot of vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I learned already, but it's quite hard to use and remember editing. So it didn't work for me. Then I started learn only one vocabulary in a day. Only one
Okay.
vocabulary is enough for me, because in a one vocabulary you can make easily sentence in your morning to night. Okay, in many
Yes.
different make many sentences at a one thing, and that thing, that vocabulary, it will be, set in your mind. But you use multiple at the same time, multiple vocabulary word, try to learn and use it. So it's sometimes it feeling like confusing and overwhelming like that. So that's why,
Yes.
and now I'm feeling comfortable with the one word every day.
Yes, of course. If you are learning one by one on daily basis, so you are going to learn 13 words on 13 days,
Yeah, and
right?
I also love to learn idioms, sometimes phrases. I also use every day. I learn only one thing, one
Mm-hmm.
word, one idiom, and one phrase.
Okay, three of them, right?
Yes. Now I today I learned a phrase, walking on air.
Okay, can you make sentence related
I
to this one?
already made I already framed the sentence in the starting. After connecting with
Okay,
you, now I'm feeling like I'm walking on air.
okay, great, yeah. Of course, yeah, you're doing well. And this is the way you can extend your level
Yeah.
and be persistent, I would say, be consistent. This is the way you can reach as soon as possible where you want to go. Okay,
I want to
and
ask
balance
one more
yourself.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Please tell me the difference between consistent and persistent. I'm so quite confused in
Okay,
both sides.
persist. Okay, consistency means you are doing frequently any work
Okay.
without stalking, without you know staying anywhere. Persistence means holding yourself on same direction. If you are holding yourself for long time on same track, same direction, in the sense we are using persistent.
Okay. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
yeah, it's my pleasure. And this is the way, according to the context, according to the situations, you can use any of them. Other people can understand easily what is the meaning.
Yeah, I
Okay.
already know how to use consistent, but whenever I heard about persistent, then I'm confused how to use this particular word persistent.
Yes,
What it means.
one word has a lot of meaning according to
Okay.
the situations. Okay, so you may confuse. Suppose still I have spoken you, I have told you like this is that meaning, and when after you will go on Google and you find then you will find the different meaning.
Yeah.
Then you will think, oh my God, sir told me this one, and I'm getting this one. So what is the right? What is the which one I should select, right?
Yeah.
So according to the situation, it has changing. It has been changing, right?
Right.
Yes. But overall, you have to mark in your mind like this one only for used maintaining consistency only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That's okay. So now tell me, uh, for a few months, as you mentioned, what kind of things have you been done within a month for your English? I just little curious to know.
So it's totally depend. You can say it's totally depend on my consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Each and every day I practiced. You can say with regularly, and I never skip any single day. If I am not, if suppose that I today I don't connect with anyone, then I try to do self practice, like making video and sometimes recording my voice, like that.
Mm-hmm.
I never skip my practice. And I also, after starting reading after start reading, I felt like, yeah, you're lacking somewhere. Now you have to work in that field, in that areas, because I feel, after reading, I feel like you are only using few structures. You have to, now you should use another. structures in your in your speaking when you speak, and some vocabulary I also try to use, because whenever reading, I pick some vocabulary, which one is like the most and which is easier to use. Okay,
Okay.
and in this way I enhance my vocabulary. And yeah, whenever I'm reading, I'm focusing on a structure. One structure is repeating again and again. It helps me to understand the structure and use in my conversation. And I also able to use after reading, whenever found any phrase idioms, then I'm easily get the meaning.
Okay.
Get the meaning, and it helped me to you can say to be fluent. When you use any idiom and phrases, it feel like, in my opinion, I feel like yeah, if I'm use it now, I'm feeling more fluent. So I'm doing this kind of thing. And sometimes I feel I'm struggling whenever I discuss any topic. Okay, so for that thing I started to storytelling. When you describe story in your own words, so I think it helped me to discuss any topic. But of course you have to knowledge of this topic, after that you speak on that topic. And yeah, and listening also, every day I'm using listening. Listen practice is also important. And so this kind of thing I'm, you can say, doing my
I have
job.
been I have been doing for a month, for a few
Yeah,
months, you can say. Okay. Yeah, you are doing a lot of things. I would say at the same time you have done a lot of things, and you're fully focused on your communication skill. Hope you will reach at your destiny as soon as possible, because you're a very curious person. I can see you're a very curious person, and you're a very optimistic person. According to time, you are always try to optimize yourself. That's wonderful.
thank you, sir. Thank you. And whenever I watch your video, then I realize, yeah, n- sometime I run out of my motivation. Sometime it happens. Then when I watch a video, then I feel now you have to do more. You have
Yes,
to go to extra mile for reaching this kind of fluency, because you are such a eloquent speaker. So that's why I'm watching your
thank you
video
so much.
and
Thank you so much,
learning a
really.
lot of things.
I'm also coming from rural place, and I also did a lot of things. And being a teacher is not a easy task for anyone. So quite challenging for me. Having a multiple doubts, I have to raise myself. I have to raise questions relevant, and I have to give satisfaction of my student as well. So where I have to prepare myself for every time. That's why
Yes,
reason you can say you have to fully prepare for every second for your student.
you're right. You are right, because I'm nowadays I'm also feeling the same. Because someone, any subscriber, when you comment on your in your any video, then I give the answers. Then I feel like so many people nowadays watching you, so you have to be speak carefully. If you speak wrong, if you using wrong sentences, so I think they also learn a wrong thing. So you have to focus on your grammar. You have to hard work on your grammar, so that you speak very well and someone's get up things well.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
And I'm not connecting with only learners. I'm connecting with many person who are very expert, you can say, in this language. Nowadays, I'm connecting with Clepingo tutor as well. I
yeah,
have a lot of discussions about multiple topics. So it's not easy to answer every question, right?
right, sir, right. I also understand this thing. It's very responsible thing. If you are a teacher,
Yeah.
it's a very responsible job.
If you stay calmly around these personalities who are coming from good level of speaking, it means a lot to you, right?
Yeah, right, right, sir.
So that's the reason I personally consider if you do the hard work, everything is possible nowadays.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I think we have done. I think was minimum times I think we have done, and I really enjoy this conversation. You're a very curious person, very positive person as well. Hope you will reach your destiny as soon as possible. Whatever your dreams you have, it must come true. I pray for God.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And thank you again for connecting with me. And really, you made my day. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye bye. Keep
Then,
learning.
okay, sir. Bye.
Bye.